Ryan. Virgo season!
Welcome back. You are now safe, soft and warm, in the loving embrace of the quiet storm. I'm Black Ryan. And you?
Yeah. I'm Joyhdae. Let me tell you something. One, I can't stand you. And I say that with love because last week, or was it the week before, you made fun of me, but I was like, Ryan. And you was like, I purposely put Joyhdae, Ryan, Virgo season in the front. And that was kind of weird. And now here you go with your quiet storm.
I was in a deep dive in my nostalgia, and I dug deep into Quiet Storm. Like, I remember back in the day when my mom used to listen,
right.
If we was going out at nighttime,
right?
Quiet Storm was on the radio. I was like, why we don't have that no more? Like, kids these days, they don't know nothing.
Let me just tell you how different our deep dives are. Because my most recent deep dive was trying to find out if there were any Black Virgo serial killers. Okay.
I mean,
I'm sure there are.
I'm sure there are as well.
But I'm just letting you know that was definitely what I had been researching and doing a deep dive on recently. Not the Quiet Storm, not nostalgia, just to
see where you fit in, huh?
Yeah, I was just trying to see, what are my similarities with these types of people. Sidebar. Uh-huh. I have had people in my DMs for the past 2 days because of two things that I posted on TikTok and on my Instagram story.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm going to bring it to the podcast.
We're in trouble?
We're not in trouble, but two things people don't agree with, but I'm standing 10 toes down on this. And y'all can be mad at me if you want to, but if you drink tea or coffee without any type of sweetener, you are a serial killer, okay? Wow. I don't make the rules.
Wow.
I don't make the rules.
Wow.
If you like seltzer water, sparkling water, anything like that, you are also a serial killer. I don't make the rules. Why do you drink water that tastes like afterthought?
Okay. All right. Okay. If I had known you were going there, I would have had my nice sparkling grapefruit water that I have here.
Serial killer.
I would have had it right here to show you.
Serial killer.
Also, remember, I'm on this health kick, and so I've been cutting way back on my sweetener, way back. So I can't rock with you there, Joyhdae.
You don't have to rock with me because I've already had people in my DMs and in my comments on social telling me, like one person said, people who use sweeteners have a death wish. And I had to kindly let them know that's something a serial killer would say. So I'm just letting you know.
America really has subtly, slowly, through our subconscious, programmed us for death. That's what they have done.
No, they have.
Processed foods, all this sugar, all this salt, all this stuff. Like, I know I sound crazy because I'm on this health kick, but really, as I've been doing the research and I've been doing the work, we really have been killing our bodies with things that we're putting in it. So
my friend Brent sent me something today on Instagram about, this one was talking about paper cups. And she was like, water is supposed to disintegrate paper. Mm-hmm. So why is it that we use paper cups? The reason that paper cups don't she went into this whole thing about the science behind it and the polyurethane and all this other stuff. And essentially what we ended up with was that we're consuming this plastic, and now we've been finding these types of plastics in bloodstreams and things like that. So we're just, to hell with everything that we're supposed to be doing.
It's if we're talking about what paper cups are supposed to be like, when you go to a doctor's office and they have those little cones.
Yeah.
Those little cones that barely last.
She was talking about for Starbucks and all that other stuff. She's like, y'all consume, that's what you're consuming along with your coffee.
Glass jars, things like that.
Yeah, things like that, but no. So how was your week, Ryan? Now that I've killed it.
Oh wow, what a week of chaos! But it seems to be my life these days. So I'm not complaining. What about you?
I had a good week. I'm not gonna hold you. The getting prepared for the podcast just now was a shit show because you hit me up you ready, and I'm like yeah, and then everything slowly but surely fell apart right after we connected. But we're here.
As is the case.
And I was ready. I was like, yeah, I'm set up, boom, prepared. And, life was lifing.
Well, I'm trying to do better with this. Thank you guys for coming back and joining us yet again for another week of our mess. It's amazing. Thank you for joining us.
We appreciate you.
We really do.
Definitely appreciate you. Since you thank them and they're not here to listen to us talk about our lives and what we are doing or not doing, I'm going to jump right into the mess.
Boom.
This week, I saw a picture online, actually courtesy of Blue, that showed R. Kelly having a sold-out jail concert.
I missed that.
And it raised a couple of questions for me.
Okay.
Because first I'm like, it's kind of weird to have a whole bunch of incarcerated people in a hall that you're going to send them back to their cells or whatever after listening to R. Kelly sing Seems Like You're Ready. That was one. That was the first thing that crossed my mind.
Okay.
Second thing that crossed my mind was, how do you have a sold out concert in jail? What are people paying for this concert with? Why is there a stage? Why is there AV tech?
I am not surprised. You be talking about jail talk. Listen.
People
be all over the social media. People be having full-blown, like, 85-inch screen TVs in their cell.
This is true.
Cell phones.
This is true.
Literally everything. So I wouldn't be surprised.
They also had him fully fresh in, like, a leather orange bomber prison jumpsuit. I say all that to say, I had to do some digging because it was truly bothering me.
Okay.
Truly bothering me. Okay. Turned out it was AI. Turned out it was all AI.
Yeah, as soon as you said the orange bomber jumpsuit or whatever it was, yeah.
It would look like it was made out of leather. Like, it looked like he had on a full, and his chains, like he was looking like R. Kelly.
Wow. You didn't check the fingers? I feel like
the fingers look good. No, that's the thing, though. The fingers was looking, like the fingers was looking fingers. Like they was looking fingery. You know what I mean? Like they weren't gnarled or crazy looking.
Yeah.
Let me say how crazy AI is getting, because then following that, I saw pictures of Boozy at a pride event, at a gay pride event. And we all know that Boozy is the most anti-gay person ever.
Okay.
But he might need to tap into going to these gay pride events, because according to this AI, if he were to start doing this, he would look much more moisturized. He would look younger. It knocked like 10 years off of him. You know, he looks like a decent human. But it was just crazy to see, because I don't know if other people did a deep dive, because, again, I'm nosy, but it was going around with people thinking, like, R. Kelly really had a sold out, because they had, like, people, like, they had a full clothes, like, fully packed prison yard and a stage.
Good thing I didn't see that, because, I mean, first off, you know, it's F. R. Kelly forever, so I wasn't going to pay any attention.
Forever.
I wasn't going to pay attention to it anyway, but, like, you know, I think I might have given it a second look if I had thought that it was AI or something like that.
I just had so many questions. It's definitely F. R. Kelly forever. But I was really thinking to myself, again, y'all, wow, for letting this, like, he's gonna perform Seems Like You're Ready, and then send these men back to their cells.
Ready.
Pure chaos.
Sending them
Pure
back to
chaos. Like, it was gonna be, like, all I could think about was the chaos that was set up.
Oh, man.
And then I was like, this man is truly a demon. But that's neither here nor there.
Wow.
It's something that I wanted your opinion on. And I don't know, I'm going to assume I know where you fall on this, but then again, I don't, you know, we're not. So, you know the comedian Major Hype?
I do.
So he was recently on a podcast, and there was a question asked of him, or asked of the people on the podcast. Do you say curry chicken or chicken curry? And he basically said, everybody says chicken curry, but the Guyanese, but they're not a part of the Caribbean anyway.
I thought we canceled Major Hype a long time ago.
Oh, we did. He said,
cancel don't make sense anymore, right? Yeah.
We're not supposed to be messing with him. What he said was, Guyana is not Caribbean. We showed them love. We accepted them, but they're not Caribbean.
Okay.
Before you give your opinion on this.
Okay.
Because I want you to, you're going to get, I feel like you're getting your bag.
I'm not, because I'm tired of this damn argument, but go ahead.
Let me just let y'all know that his opinion on anything Caribbean is null and void. And it has nothing to do with him being an abusive asshole towards his ex-wife or current wife or whomever she is. It's the fact that, as far as I'm concerned, he's not Caribbean.
Where is he from? Because I have no idea.
He refuses to tell people where he is from. So let me tell you what Joyhdae supposes Major Hype truly is. And no one in no island has come forward and been like, oh, that's my cousin. That's no one. Okay? Major Hype, born Nigel Joseph, is American.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
He is probably, maybe his mama is of Caribbean descent or someone on his family is of Caribbean descent.
Right.
But that man was born in Brooklyn.
How do we know this, Joyhdae?
Because that's where his family grew up. That's where he grew up with his family. He was born in Brooklyn. Okay?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Grew up in Brooklyn around and immersed in what? Caribbean culture, because he has a Caribbean parent.
Okay.
We accepted him because he was funny, because he could do the nuances of Caribbean parentage, right? Like you see your parents in the things that he does.
Right.
He is American. He doesn't get to say what's Caribbean and what's not Caribbean because he's not Caribbean. He is American. He is from New York, Brooklyn to be exact. His opinion does not matter. The fact that we even allowed him into our culture is crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also Guyanese American, you know. My family will continue to let you know that I'm the American version of
me too.
them. So
even though I was born in Antigua, no one's ever called me Antiguan, but go ahead.
But since when is Guyana not a part of the Caribbean? Yeah, it's not a Caribbean island, but when it comes down to Caribbean culture, slavery, all of the things that make the Caribbean, all of the lineage, all of everything, Guyana is definitely there. Not to mention that a lot of the exports and things that, you know, the Caribbean thrives off of comes from where? Guyana. The number one, I guess, growing economy in the world at the moment is what? Guyana. So I'm just like one of the big main companies, I think is CARICOM or whatever the name of whatever. That,
it is CARICOM, I think.
Where is that? In Guyana. So what are we talking about? Like, I mean, since when?
Absolutely nothing.
What are we talking about?
As a person born in the Caribbean, I have never heard any other Caribbean person say that Guyana is not Caribbean.
Right.
That is some American colonizing shit where you want to tell other people where they're not from. He's American. Like, every time I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I know he's from Brooklyn because he don't even know his Caribbean history. You know what I mean?
Come on. And I'm not going to pretend like I have all of the facts, but come on.
Me neither. I'm not going to act like I know. But what I do know is that Guyana has always been in the Caribbean.
Always.
I've never heard of it of anything other.
Always.
So what do we, like, you are a guest, sir.
All of this stuff is futile. It doesn't make any sense. We're all the same people. If you were to like take DNA and figure out exactly where we all come from, I think it's all leading to like a very similar central point. So what are we talking about? Why are we arguing about this per se? Why this?
Not him though. His is leading right back to America because he's American. Okay, we don't claim you. Okay, and I wish more people would let him know that. Because no, let's be honest. Like, if you think about it, right? Outside of him just saying like asinine dumb shit, when have you known a Caribbean person to not claim where they are from?
I don't know.
Unless you are whitewashed in some way.
Yeah.
Every island person, every Caribbean person will let you know where they are from.
Right.
Antigua, where I'm from. Jamaica, guy. Yeah. Nobody's ever like, oh, I'm not going to talk about it. Just because you're a comedian who can mimic all the accents is because you're American, sir.
It's crazy. This is a very stupid point. I dated a Panamanian when I was younger, right? A Panamanian American, I should say. When my mom was not having it, so she had to meet the parent. And so we went to meet her mom. When we walked into that house and I heard that lady speak, you couldn't tell me she wasn't Guyanese.
Right.
Until the Spanish broke out, I was like, that's a Guyanese person. Like, I don't get it. Like, so it's all the same stuff. Same food, same everything. Like, even if you go even further, like in the past few years, I've been like doing a little bit of research into the South and the Gullah Geechee people of like the deep South, the swamp area, all of that. Same exact dialect to Guyanese people. And these people are from what? America. And so we all are coming from the exact same place. I watched a thing on YouTube about the Gullah Geechee people. There was mad subtitles. I didn't need one subtitle to understand what this lady was saying. So I don't know. I don't get it. This is
it just irritated me.
Cancel. Like if that actually means something, he needs it. Him and Erica Mena. Every week I'm gonna mention Erica Mena, by the way. Every single week.
Now Erica Mena on your hit list.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
That when I tell you, when I heard about it, I was like, why are we listening to this American tell people where what's Caribbean and what's not? But that's neither here nor there. This week, I don't want y'all to start thinking. I'm gonna break it up because Black comedians are on my hit list this week. But I'm gonna skip over the next topic to go to something that is.
Before you skip over your topic, since we were just talking about major hype, right? Jokes about poop, they aren't my favorite, but they are a solid number 2.
Ryan, first of all, I wasn't even gonna come with a dad joke. That's the crazy shit. Is I wasn't even prepping for a dad joke. I was just jumbling up the order that I had arbitrarily of topics. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't even coming with a dad joke then. Like, but since you're gonna talk about, I'm not gonna do a dad joke. But did you hear about the YouTube pranks that I got shot?
No, but I mean, it was about time though. I mean, I don't know what happened, and I really don't want to make a joke until I hear.
No, we could joke about this because he's an asshole.
It's bound to happen. It's bound.
So a YouTube prankster by the name of Tanner Cook, he's white by the way, who runs a YouTube channel called Classified Goons. That's why I told y'all he was white. Got shot after harassing a delivery driver in a mall food court. So what was happening was he was filming content for his YouTube channel, harassing this man.
Okay.
By just in his face with his phone, playing a very annoying audio sound that said, "Hey dipshit, quit thinking about my Twinkie." Just in his face. The man told him to stop, leave me alone, get out of my face a few times.
Wow. Okay.
Got his delivery, walked away, or was walking away. Tanner decided he was going to continue to follow behind him and harass him. When I tell you he turned around and shot him so quick that you didn't even see it until you saw him fall.
Wow.
He got shot in the chest.
Wow.
Was in ICU for a couple of days. Wow. He's out. He's fine. Wow. He claims that that's not going to deter him from creating his content, his annoying content.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The gentleman that shot him, Alan Coley, was basically found not guilty of all the major charges that were brought up against him, but was found guilty of a lesser charge of shooting into an occupied dwelling. He is licensed to carry a concealed weapon.
Right.
I'm not saying I want more YouTube pranksters to get shot, but I do want YouTube to start pulling down these channels. Because they're past nuisance. Like if someone tells you to stop, stop.
Yeah.
I am not a part of your YouTube channel. When you start making money because you're monetizing this and your views is doing whatever, I don't see a slice of that.
Right. That's a fact. That is a fact.
So when I tell you stop, get out my face before I shoot you, stab you, or whatever it is, like they got to stop. It's too many of them going around now thinking that they're Tom Green from back in the day and he wasn't funny. So y'all are not funny.
I don't know about you, Joyhdae. This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green funny. Tom Show. I love that show.
That shit was not funny.
This is my favorite show because it is my show. Oh, I love that show.
When
Joyhdae.
I tell you that man used to make me scream internally, I could not and do not stand Tom Green with everything that is in me. He was public enemy number 1 for me for so long. Like,
oh man, so good.
I was like, these are the people we're giving shows to.
Anyway, that was back in my days of everything. I had an emo phase. I had all the phases. I had an emo phase. I never had a great Tom Green phase. Tom Green was amazing.
I did like Jackass though.
Jackass was great. When Borat came out, that was great. Like there was a
lot
of those things.
You know what it is? I think I like when people harass their own family and not like strangers. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'd be the person to end up in someone's camera and like I'm not gonna react well, especially if I tell you like, nah. You know what I mean? So I hate when people are nuisances. Like, get away from me.
Yeah. I feel like a good solution to get back at some of these people, like, you know, maybe split a fingernail down the middle all the way down to the something like that.
To the
you know what I'm talking about. That little white crease there.
Oh my God. Like Yuki cleans it up every time I go get a manicure. Now I can't think of the damn name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
That's like, my nail tip.
Like, they need like annoying punishments, things that will really, it's not going to kill them, but it's really going to ruin their day.
YouTube has to stop monetize. I want these people broke. YouTube has to stop allowing them to monetize. That's what they need to do. Because if they weren't making money off of this, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, whatever, if they weren't making money off of this, they would not be doing it. They would find something else to be doing. Yeah. So let's demonetize them. Because here's the thing. He's lucky he survived. The next person's not going to survive.
I don't think so. Nah.
And that's the problem.
It's like, did you see, I can't remember the full story, but like it was going viral the other day of drive-through worker. Something happened with the person
at the Popeyes window. They had a disagreement about their order.
She reached back, got her gun, and then shot out the drive-through window. Can you imagine, Joyhdae?
This is why I don't argue with service workers.
Did you get your permit?
Ryan, why are you in my face? Why are you in my business? Why? Like, we were having such a good flow of conversation, and then here you go, being a menace to society. Like, why would you? I already told you I scheduled my test. I will let you know when I get my permit. You know what I mean? You saw proof that it was scheduled. Like,
correct.
Just pure menace to society.
But you can't, like, I can't imagine just trying to get my little chicken sandwich from Popeyes and got to worry about peeling off before I get shot. Because you got to. That's crazy.
But would you I'm going to assume, not to say that the woman's reaction was not overdone.
Yeah.
But I'm going to assume that the person in the car was talking spicy.
Spicier than the chicken.
Stop talking spicy to these restaurant work. Like, stop talking spicy to these service workers. They don't want to be there.
Yeah, I agree.
They done had mad people scream at them all day. They got to go home and deal with shit at home. They're not making enough money, and you screaming at me? Yeah, I'm going to pop off.
Yeah, literally.
Like, leave these service workers alone.
I hear you.
This wasn't in the topics, but I just saw this today, which I thought was crazy. A woman in Louisiana woke up to $1 million in her bank account.
Oh, gosh.
Accidentally transferred by the bank. Mm-hmm. She very quickly withdrew that money and transferred it to another account, not associated with the bank that sent it to her.
How did she do it without the bank noticing? That's the question.
I'm assuming she woke up, saw it, because they were supposed to transfer like $83 or something like that into her account. And somehow with whatever that error was, it was $1 million. When the bank found out, they reached out to her. Yeah. She ignored them. And ended up arrested. And now like they're suing her.
Yeah. I mean, people got to realize this is not the first, second, or third time this has happened. This has gone viral many times on the internet. Do not mess with the bank. Do not mess, like that money. Yo, I saw something where there was money that fell off the back of a truck or something like that.
Them serial numbers be serious.
In front of a bank. They got on camera the person picking up the money and leaving with the money. And that person got arrested for not returning the money. Like,
there was an attorney that basically said, because it was on a show, that while it may be morally wrong, technically it's not illegal, because she didn't request the money, like the bank, because he was basically saying that her charges she may actually, according to this attorney, I don't know how great of an attorney he is.
I don't see that is the case, because I don't ever see these people getting off from these type of situations.
He said that, because I guess apparently like in certain cases, like if you go to withdraw money from a bank and they give you the money illegal, like if you put in $10 and they give you $1,000, it's different because you asked for it. And then, like, it's your responsibility to then return it. He's saying she did not ask for any of this. Like, they're trying to get, I think it is on, like, wire fraud. And he's like, she didn't wire anything to herself. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't wire this money to herself.
She did, though. She moved it from her bank account to another bank account. Yeah, money that was not her money. Money that was not her money. She can't account for the money that was in her account. Where did it come from?
He's saying essentially if he were her attorney, and again, I don't know how great of an attorney he is, because I was like, I don't know about this. He would basically tell her to classify it as a gift. Because, and the only reason I'm not, from the bank, because the only reason I'm not mad at him and his whole statement is if I Zelle the wrong person money and I call my bank and say I Zelled them the wrong money, you know what my bank gonna tell me? Well, not my bank, but you know what the banks tell you?
You screwed.
Oh, well.
Right, but they give you a bunch of disclaimers ahead of time before you send it.
Ain't nobody
Make sure
really
that
knows.
you sending it
Ain't
to
nobody
the right
really knows.
person. All
Ain't
of
nobody,
that type of stuff.
If the number is off by like 1, you know what I mean? I'm not paying attention to that. And I call you immediately and you gonna tell me that's my fault? It's your fault. Why you ain't catch this almost immediately before this woman woke up the next day and we transfer the money?
They could be like, no, Joyhdae, we gave you like 3 or 4 prompts before you let that thing go through and you still sent it.
And I'm pretty sure before y'all transferred the money, y'all got 3 or 4 prompts asking y'all if you were sure that this is the right account that you were supposed to transfer it to. So if y'all not reading y'all disclaimers on your end, why you expect me to read mine? Leave that woman alone and give her her money. Okay.
There's so many things where that attorney is incorrect. And I'm no expert at this, but if that was a gift, the bank would be required to pay taxes for that gift, no? And then you would also have to pay taxes on the capital gains of that gift. Is that not the case?
Yeah.
According to how much, depending on how much money you get as a gift. I don't know how it works, but like there's something that doesn't make sense with what that attorney is saying.
Listen,
like, I don't know.
Again, I said, I don't know how great of an attorney he is, but I'm just telling you what that man said. And I'm saying free that lady and leave her with her money because Charles Schwab ain't missing not a single penny out that $1 million.
I would be tight. Because I would have had to return that money because knowing me, I would have been underneath that R. Kelly jail. So listen, it could not be me.
I'm not even going to hold you. I'm scary. So I'm returning the money like almost immediately because I'm not built for jail.
Right.
So I'm not even playing with it, but I'm just saying, in this particular case for this woman, let her free my girl, free her till it's backwards. So, in another episode of sometimes some black men can be very disappointing. Do you know the comedian Godfrey?
Yeah, didn't you bring him up like 2-3 episodes
ago?
Oh
yeah, shut up. Yes, I did. And I was bringing him up, wasn't I?
You were. You definitely were.
I take it back. See, you can't even be nice to. You see, you can't even like these men.
Oh boy.
So
you brought him up when we were talking about Erica Mena. Yeah.
Yeah. See. I take it back.
Anything she touches.
It's ashy. Listen. I should have known. Ashiness.
Get rid of her.
Let me give you a backstory. A while ago on social media, a young black girl posted a video of herself claiming that she had gotten hit in the face with a brick by a black man after denying him.
Right.
Then she showed a whole bunch of black men around her who did nothing. Okay. Like didn't comfort her, call the police, nothing.
Was that disproven or was that?
No, it wasn't. There were people coming out because, of course, it's believe black women until you actually have to believe black women, who basically was like, oh, it was an allergic reaction. She's done this before. To the point where her name is Ro, had to go out, release the police report, as well as like her medical record that basically said what it was.
Right.
On top of that, the guy who hit her allegedly was so comfortable and so emboldened by the things that people were saying about it not being true that he outed himself on a podcast on Clubhouse.
Oh God. I didn't even remember. I was about to ask you what Clubhouse was just now.
You remember when Clubhouse was hot in these streets during the pandemic? Everybody was on Clubhouse. I was in Clubhouse getting all kinds of whatever. And then the celebrities came and it became trash. So Godfrey was one of those people who, before all of this information came out, because she was forced to release this information, only because she put up a GoFundMe asking for help, who basically said that she was lying. When the information came forward that she was not lying, people were obviously in his comments like, you want to apologize? You want to
double back?
He basically doubled down, which wasn't a good look for him anyway. But then in doubling down, he gets on the internet and basically says on his Instagram stories that it was only ugly women who are mad at him about what he said. All the hot women aren't bothered by this.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to need Godfrey to know that he's not a prize, okay, in the looks department, okay? Oh, you are a 50-something-year-old man on the internet bullying women, bullying young black women who were assaulted. You have been a comedian since I was a tender child.
Correct.
And have yet to achieve stardom to a level in which I think you were thinking you would have attained. That's what you should be worried about, sir. That's what you should be worried about, sir.
This is so... People are annoying. People are annoying. Like, again, I think I mentioned in an episode in the past that people really need to seek therapy and understand the things that, that ail them. I don't know. I can't figure out the words. But like the fact that you can't be vulnerable enough to just be like, oh, my bad. I was wrong. Like, who's that hurting? Is that hurting you? That actually makes you stronger, because people are like, oh, he made a mistake. He fessed up to his mistake and he apologized.
That's it.
People actually would follow you. Like, more people would follow you because they'd be like, look at this. This is example of what it should be, So like, I don't get it.
I'm appalled at the fact that he looks like a variation of handsome Squidward.
Yikes.
Got on the internet and wanted to talk about ugly women. As though he himself is not a part of that club. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real.
He's an ugly woman?
He's an ugly woman. And an ugly man. You know what I mean? Like, it just, like, the call is coming from inside the house.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that that's what you fell back on. Like, instead of you just being like, I stand firm with what I said and I believe that she lied. Even if you wanted to double down, just double down on it. But you had to be childish and be like, it's only ugly women, only ugly black women who... Sir. Sir.
Yeah.
You know Dominican, you black. And I mean, the whole thing about the road situation that was crazy to me was that there were literally black men who came up talking about the fact that, like, they were there and they didn't do anything because they wanted to go home to their families or it wasn't their business, which was very disappointing to see. Because, like, are we serious, y'all? Nobody's asking y'all to be Batman, but y'all didn't even call the cops for her. Anyway, that's enough of that. And something that I did not think we would be talking about, but I have to talk about this because this shit is wild. Pink Sauce Lady, Dr. Chef Pie.
We're back here.
Did I call her doctor? I'm wild. Chef Pie. She should be a doctor, the way she scanned people.
That was her name?
Chef Pie. I don't know. I'm making that up. Is kind of back in the news, or at least in the TikTok news.
Okay.
Because she's suing Dave's Gourmet and saying that they haven't paid her and she's struggling. Dave's Gourmet said,
we not selling none of your damn pink sauce.
Dave's Gourmet, we may need to hit Dave's Gourmet because they may be the nicest company in the world, okay? They were like, hold on. We have paid you up to $120,000 so far.
Wow.
She said that a huge amount of that money went towards Airbnbs and hotels because she was homeless. Okay?
What that got to do with them?
Wait a minute. This shit is wild. Like, the more I read this is how crazy she is. They broke it down. They gave her a $45,000 advance to pay for the refunds for customers who didn't receive product or received, like, damaged, like, not good product.
This was before they were involved?
They advanced her this, like, as they were agreeing to, like, I guess, but the...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay? And she was going to be the one to handle all the refunds. Okay? The $45,000 was not enough to cover the refund, so they gave her an additional $30,000 in the fall of 2022. She told them that she was struggling financially, and they gave her more advances that totaled to more than $40,000. They didn't charge her interest or fees. These advances were supposed to be offset by the future royalties that she was supposed to earn with the sauce.
Right.
Okay? Girlfriend got greedy. Turned around, asked them for $10,000 in marketing expenses so she could throw herself a birthday party that may possibly be featured on her TikTok. She asked them to buy her a dress for $800 and shoes for about $600 or more dollars.
Wow.
They were like, you're bugging. And she stopped collaborating with them then. Okay? March of 2023, she reached out to them again and told them that she had spent the entirety of her previous advances and that she needed another advance in order to feed her kids and not get evicted. So they sent her 2 more advances totaling $5,000.
What kind of company does this? Like, they don't care about your personal life? Like, what is this?
Based on all of this, the royalties that she was supposed to give them, that she owed them, amounted to more than $666.86, which in my mind is crazy. They decided to hold off. And the only reason it was that small is because they basically was like, we're going to hold off on the $10K advance payments, and so to give you some breathing room to let you, like, figure out your money situation.
Right.
Okay. She then sent them an expense report that included requests for payments for the time she's dedicated to making social media content about the source. This was outside of the scope of the things that they agreed on. So they asked her for like receipts and like, you know, things to like see how she tabulated whatever she came up with.
Right.
Never was provided. They went as far as offering to pay this girl's legal expenses to cover going over her contract to making sure that like everything was okay and that all the payments were correct. She declined and went and set up a GoFundMe, which people donated. One of the people who donated is the idiot Kyrie Irving, who gave her $24,000 for her GoFundMe. Wow. This girl is the ultimate scammer.
Wow. So I'm just trying to understand, like, did she partner with these people or did she sell them her whole company?
No, they were supposed to basically take her under their wing, right? And like help her get the sauce, like make the sauce good, make it whatever, get it passed through all the inspections and all that other stuff, right. And show her the ins and outs of like creating a sauce, marketing it, you know, like doing all the things that you're supposed to do if you're trying to be in this field.
Right.
I'm sure part of that, because she had gotten somewhat viral on TikTok, you know, is part of, you're going to sell this yourself and we'll split the profits, whatever it was.
Right.
Because everybody was interested in the pink sauce and what it tasted like. And they obviously Dave's Gourmet thought there was something there.
Right.
Ain't nobody buying it. So I know Dave's Gourmet is like, we're never helping another poor soul ever again.
Right.
But can you imagine?
No, I'm just trying to understand their logic here, trying to give this woman all this money, because if they partnered with her and she's still an owner of the company, like she's looking at it as if she was like, she has like some sort of brand deal with a brand and like they're asking her to make TikTok videos. And so she needs blah, 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 blah in order to do that. But like if she's a part owner or whatever in her own company, then that doesn't make any sense to me.
I think they were just trying to be nice. I think this girl was out here struggling. They thought she had something. She obviously did not have the correct tutelage that she needed in order to make what she needed. And these people were like, you know what? We see something in this sauce. We know this business. Like, we can help her do whatever. Which, in actuality, if she wasn't so greedy, because this really just boils down to greed, right? She could have honestly became a self-made millionaire, because I don't even think they was trying to take advantage of her. Because they basically gave her $75,000 to handle refunds for a product that wasn't even, I'm assuming was before they even got involved with her. Right. That's not their responsibility at all.
At all.
And then you telling them, oh, I'm homeless. And then they're still like, we'll give you more. We'll give you, you know what I mean? Like, crazy to look a gift horse in the mouth and just spit. You know what I mean? Like, that's wild to me.
Yeah. In the famous words of the Shark Tank sharks, like, she doesn't have a business. She had a product. And in her case, not even really a product, because I don't think anyone really wants that sauce. So,
no.
I mean, yeah. I don't understand these people, man. I really don't understand these people. Like, let me come up. Give me the come up. I know what to do with it.
When I tell you, since Dave's Gourmet is so giving, we're going to figure out a way to get them to sponsor this show. You understand me? And you'll get a good return on it, Dave's Gourmet. Like, we're going to figure that out, because
the VS
there's
sauce,
no way.
The versus sauce, yeah.
That's it.
That's us.
Listen, I can tell you what to mix into that, and it's bang. Everybody's going to love it. We good. We don't even need a $75,000 advance. That would be nice.
What did Joyhdae say? Oh, Black Ryan? That's what she said. That's
it. That's it.
Slogan and everything. You see how it's all coming together? It's coming together.
When I tell you, I have been doing my research because I need to know who's a part of this team that makes these partnerships happen, because we're going to partner with them. It makes no sense for them to be this nice. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're going to work it all out.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it all out. Okay?
All right.
You know who needs to figure something out?
Who's that?
DJ Envy. You tried to come for my segues last week, so I had to hit y'all with a new segue this week.
Your fellow Virgo, DJ Envy?
No, that's your fellow Virgo. I've never claimed him. You claim him and Eric Adams.
I'm just letting the people know that we're not all roses, you know? Even though, I don't know why people...
Definitely...
Why do people have such an affinity for roses? Have you ever smelled roses? They smell
great.
like ass. They smell like ass.
I knew you was gonna. They don't smell like ass. They actually smell really good.
Roses really smell like ooh, 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 boo, boo, ooh, all that, you know?
Somebody got to come get you.
Disgusting.
Somebody got to come get you.
Roses.
Somebody got to come get you.
Trash.
Anyway, he is being accused of alleged real estate fraud.
Okay.
Because, he was out here flipping houses and holding seminars, telling people that they could also flip houses.
Yep.
He says he's innocent and that his name is being used due to his celebrity and as a way to further publicize a case, which has been backed up by his co-defendant, who basically says, he had nothing to do with it. He's being sued for allegedly keeping $2 million in investments from two plaintiffs, Anthony Martini and Anthony Barone. They claim that DJ Envy and his crew of people used the money to compensate other investors and they didn't get paid. First of all, I want to know how y'all just had $2 million to invest, because I looked them up and I have questions. I don't know that they want to be suing people with the way that they look. I'm not trying to judge a book by its cover, but I'm judging a book by its cover. The case is still ongoing. He wants them to dismiss. He basically wants the judge to dismiss his side of the trial.
Okay.
Or his side of the case. Don't know that that's going to happen, but we shall see. That's not what I'm interested in. What I'm really interested in is Rick Ross and Funkmaster Flex deciding that they had to involve their old asses in whatever's going on with DJ Envy.
You know what's so weird? I mean, I remember mentioning how I'm over hip hop 50.
Yeah. This
only reminds us that these people are old people.
Old as shit.
So one part of me is just like, wow, this is interesting mess. The next part of me is just like, why do I need to care about this? And why are these old people beefing over nonsense? What is the purpose of this?
I don't even want to talk about this too much. I just want to say that everybody is too old and too rich to be this damn annoying.
Everybody too rich? I don't know who's everybody.
I mean, they're richer than me.
Somebody's rich.
I know they are richer than me. Okay? And they should be. And if they're not richer than me at this point, as long as all of them have been involved in this industry,
right,
it's time to retire and hang it up flat screen.
Right.
I need Rick Ross to go be a grandfather and leave rap beef alone. You are somebody's grandfather.
And the richest of the three. No need for this.
No need.
No need.
No need. We done seen you buy cattle. Ain't no need, sir. Ain't no need. What are we doing?
Yo, I want to, Joyhdae, you don't understand. When you set this deal up, do you understand that I'm not the type, right? But I just need a few months of nonsense spending just to make up for the rest of my life.
Nah. Let me say something. When we hit that bag, the things that I'm going to be buying, just out of sheer, this is what I wanted, and I just have to have it. And then I'm going to
just a little bit, just to get it out of my system. Just a little bit of nonsense.
That's it. And that makes sense. Before we move on, is a couple of things I just got to mention really quickly. Sexy Red, being a Trump supporter, was not on my 2023 bingo card, but
Sexy Red wasn't on my 2023
I don't think she was
bingo
anybody's
card.
2023 bingo card. But I will say, her sex tape getting leaked via her Instagram stories by somebody. Wow. Wild. But this is why you don't ever support
all of these details of things that I have no clue about.
Because it happened just now. It literally just happened not that long ago.
Oh, no.
I'm not saying that she deserved it, but see, when you support Donald Trump, bad things happen. And that should be the lesson in this. Yeah. Nobody thought Pound Town was going to be in a sundown town, sweetheart. Let's not do this. Let's not, okay? Let's not do this, okay? That's one. Two, Kevin McCarthy being ousted as the House Speaker is the chaos that I live for, okay? I, for one, am living for this chaos. Democrats up 1, Republicans down -3. Matt Gaetz being called a pedophile by another Republican who's mad at him, who basically confirmed the fact that Matt Gaetz is a pedophile because he allegedly walked around on the House floor showing them videos of him sleeping with little girls.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What is happening in this world? Yeah. Oh,
Petty.
My God. I did not. Oh, wow.
Petty. I'll send you the video.
Video of what, Joyhdae?
Of the Republican talking about it, not of the... I don't have pedophilic child pornography on my phone.
I'm just I might have to edit this clean out of the show. Completely edit it out. But the thing is, we have 40-something days for them to come back to the table before this goes back into another potential government shutdown.
They don't have a...
What's going to happen?
They don't have a speaker. And they trying to blame Democrats. Like, Democrats were supposed to save Kevin McCarthy.
Yo,
a man who went back on his word so many times. Like,
the way the Democrats so petty. They was just like, you trying to do what now? Okay, gather the troops. All of us gonna vote him out for sure. Definitely.
Yeah,
like what, we gonna say no? Let's keep the man around. We didn't like him in the first place.
We didn't want him in the first place. We want Hakeem Jeffries. If y'all want us to vote, we'll vote for Hakeem Jeffries. Y'all put up who y'all want to put up. Come on. We can put up Hakeem Jeffries. Come on. One of the people that they are putting up is Steve Scalise, and I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he's a guy that uses the N-word with the ER very often. So I almost kind of want him to become the Speaker of the House, because that's going to be another one where they're going to have to oust him from within the party because he's just not palatable. You know what I mean? Last but not least, before we move on, I know you're not on TikTok like this, but I'm on TikTok like this. The drama between LaShondra and Rayshondra, you don't know them. They're a lesbian couple that are married. Rayshondra used to be on Instagram with her boy doing schools or whatever. Anyway, come to find out, her and LaShondra are getting a divorce, but that's not even the juicy part, Ryan. I gotta tell you the juicy part.
I have to tell you a joke about my mom. Something about black names.
Okay, go
ahead. So
they're lesbians. But LaShondra is a minister. LaShondra let us know that they're getting a divorce. But then she went on TikTok and dropped all the tea and basically let us know that LaShondra is a fraud. She done stole money from her. She done stole money from the church. She been getting money from people all this whole thing. TikTok detectives did what they needed to do. Found out that LaShondra ain't even her real name. Okay? We've been up here, well, not me and Jasmine. Me and Jasmine been saying that LaShondra has been a fraud because last Halloween people were sending them stuff off of Amazon and LaShondra was way too happy about these gifts and she was getting way too much. And we was like, as a pastor, don't you think that's a little bit excessive? But that's neither here nor there. I'm Team Rayshondra. If anybody had any questions about where I stand on this, lock LaShondra up. They've been calling her LaCondra. Yes, lock LaCondra up. Okay, done.
Oh wow. Oh, like
done.
I mean, damn it. Like I was trying to get a word in, but I have
you didn't know who they were, whatever. So that's why I didn't let you get a word in.
So here's the joke from my West Indian Guyanese mother.
Okay.
She used to work at the hospital. This mother came in and she was signing in her children. So my mother looked at these people that she was signing in and she was just like looking at this paper because she has to call these people out loud. And so she just didn't know what she was going to do. And so she finally looks at the paper and was like, all right, I got to go for it. Lemon Jello and orange Jello. And nobody's answering. Nobody's answering. And so she says it like 2 or 3 more times. Lemon Jello, orange Jello. And the lady was just like, you mean Orangelo and Lamangelo?
Ryan, shut up. Ryan, shut up.
You gotta love us. You gotta love us today. When you mentioned these two people, that's all.
And the fact that their names are similar, LaShondra, Rayshondra, like y'all. But the fact that LaShondra's name ain't even LaShondra.
Yo.
Before you get to your part of this, I gotta hit you with my dad joke now.
Okay.
What kind of car did Jesus drive? I was gonna say DeSeuss.
What kind of car did Jesus drive?
A Chrysler.
Oh. That was trash. I'm sorry. That was trash.
Asia, your brother said that joke was trash.
I don't care. That was trash. I don't like that. Oh man. Since we're doing jokes, before I get into what I gotta get into. No jokes.
You gonna wave it to the end? Because I got one for the end. I got one for the end too.
All right, so it's my turn now? My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. All
right. Back by popular demand. It's game time.
The game that I always win because I am on my shit. Lyrically correct.
Let's go. I'm sure
okay.
you're not. I'm sure you're not.
I'm right. Fine.
All right.
That's what you say. I'm ready.
Let's get right into it.
Yes, sir.
Outkast said that they're the type of people that do what?
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Oh my gosh. We're the type of people that...
I don't know. I really don't remember Outkast right now.
Oh my gosh. That make the club get crunk.
Oh
man.
Yeah, no. I'm not really a Southern rapper girl.
Oh, well then you're not going to get this one either. How does Juvenile want you to move?
I don't know, because Ludacris's "Move Bitch" just came into my head when you said that.
Oh man,
and then a slow motion. Yes. I was just gonna say that slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. I was just. Can I tell you how I absolutely hated that song because he didn't rhyme on beat, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, sorry.
But that song was worse because it was slow to match his tempo, and then he managed to be like faster than the beat. Like it was just, I hated that song. But continue.
Okay, since we still in the South, back to Outkast. Who does Outkast say "Sorry, Miss Jackson" goes out to?
Wait, what?
Who does Outkast say "Sorry, Miss Jackson" goes out to?
Oh, I hear it in my head too. It's like don't they list some people like daughters and daughters and mamas and cousins and shit?
Wow, you was gonna win this, weren't you? All the babies, mamas, baby mamas.
That's what I just said. You did not hear me? That's literally just what I said, Ryan. What are we talking about right now?
All right, this one, you gotta get this. You gotta get this, Joyhdae.
I got the first three. Go ahead.
All right, Joyhdae.
3-0.
Okay, this is the question.
Okay.
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
I think it's the way that you're saying it. Like, who what?
That's the question. I know everybody's pulling their hair out right now. How do you not know this? Mike Jones.
I hated Mike Jones. I hated him. Oh my God. You're giving me all the people I didn't listen to.
Okay, so
except for Juvenile.
Let's see if you listen to this person. This was one of my favorite albums at the time.
Okay.
In Baby, Ashanti says his kisses make her lips quiver, and when he touches her, what happens?
Oh my God. I fucking hated Ashanti. Baby, 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 baby. Ah! That's how she sounded.
Oh man.
Every time he make my lips quiver, I go deep. Something. Her body shiver.
Her
Kiss
whole
my
body
knees.
shivers. Wow, you barely got that. Her whole body shivers, Joyhdae.
That song was also trash, but go ahead.
All right. What was 3-6 Mafia sipping on?
Scissor.
Sipping on some sip.
Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on some scissor. I knew that one.
All right.
Of course, I would know the illegal beverages. Continue.
What did Kanye drink for breakfast?
Oh, God.
This is when he was Kanye. We're not talking about we're talking about Kanye. When everybody listened to Kanye. What did Kanye drink for breakfast? Breakfast.
Breakfast. I don't know, because I don't remember. I've completely blanked out on all things Kanye, even previous Kanye.
Yeah. A boost.
I don't know.
Bonus for dessert?
No.
A boost for breakfast and ensure for dessert.
Oh. I forgot about Kanye. When I tell you, when I cancel somebody, I cancel them in totality. He is canceled. The only song that I remember from Kanye right now that there's only 2 songs, and I skip his part. That's Monster and Diamonds from Sierra Leone to get to Jay-Z's part. Like, I start at Jay-Z. I'm like,
all right.
He canceled.
Well, the next one is Kanye West question. Kanye West says, if you're no punk, what should you holla?
I don't know.
God, Joyhdae, this is you remember you said you win this show.
I'm winning. I'm still winning. I'm still winning, Ryan.
If you're no punk, what should you holla? We want prenup. Okay, all right. Well then.
I hate it. I'm not a Ye fan. Next.
You talk about you love this person, so
okay.
What I'm gonna do is give you a line.
Okay.
And you're going to give me the answer, and you're going to say it in the way that he says it.
Okay.
What's in Ply's pocket?
Well, I don't listen to his music.
Oh, my God. Big face hundreds.
I don't listen to his music. I only listen to he has 2 very dirty, raunchy songs. Those are the only 2 songs that I know. Christ, and then after that, I just love him. Like,
maybe put this game back in the closet. What's happening to you? What is wrong with you?
You can't give me Southern rap. You got to give me R&B and like overall hip hop.
Well, this was the Southern pack. So what are we talking about? Like, I mean, come on. God.
You should have known not to give me no Southern pack. I'm an East Coast girly.
All right. Gold all in my chain.
Ice all in my brain.
Oh, Jesus.
Ice me out.
No. What's up? Who's the artist at least? Jesus.
Yo, I love how frustrated you are. I don't know.
You don't even know who the artist is?
No.
Jeez. Trinidad James. Gold all in
You
my
expect
chain.
me,
Gold
first of all, flag on the
Gold
play.
all in my watch.
Who brings
Don't
up
believe me, just watch.
Who brings up Trinidad James? Flag on the play, flag on the play.
Throwback.
That is
Why
a
not?
one-hit wonder. Don't know Trinidad James. Don't remember Trinidad James.
Trinidad
flag.
James made a card on the lyrically correct game. So hey,
They must have been running out of space. They must have been running out of. They had too much.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay.
If you don't know this one, you got problems, and we're never playing this game again.
Don't say that.
All right, I won't say that because we're gonna play this again.
Don't say that.
Girl, the way you move it. Do I have to say?
Was that it? Girl, the way you move it.
Yeah, you got to finish it.
Yeah, I need the inflection now.
Girl, the way you move it.
Got me in a trance. DJ, turn me up. Something that.
I knew you didn't know the rest of the words. Girl, the way you move it. Got me in a trance.
First of all,
turn me up. Ladies, this your jam.
First of all, the fact that you really thought I was going to get it, but you just saying.
I'm a sip Moscato.
The fact that you was like, whatever you said, I don't remember what you said, but it's such a flat tone and thought I was going to get it off of that, sir. Girl, sir, jail for you.
How you didn't know who? Jesus.
I did not like Mike Jones.
That was another rendition of Lyrically Correct,
in which Joyhdae won 7-0 because what? I am the queen of this shit. Thank you very much.
Let her hear it because that was trash.
You know what's crazy
that was a big loss.
All my Southern friends are going to be like... I don't know that we can be friends anymore. But it's all right.
Not at all.
It's all right. I wasn't a Southern rap girly.
All right. Before we go, real quick.
Yes.
What did the full glass of water say to the empty glass?
Fill her up.
Damn, you look drunk.
Ryan, get off my phone. Okay, I got one. I got one. How are the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense alike?
White people.
Close, but no. I see dead people.
That was great. That was great, Joyhdae. Who gave you that one?
I found that one on my own.
That one was good. That one was real good. Okay. Why do mushrooms get all the invites to the parties?
Something about getting high.
They're fungi.
You know what? Get off my phone.
Virgo Season Show at gmail.com is the email address. Let us know what we missed. Let us know what we missed this week, what you'd like to talk about in the future. We thank and appreciate you for listening. You can also follow us on social media at Virgo Season Show. We did get some submissions for relationship advice and Am I the Assholes? We did not get to them this week. We will bring them back next week. Yes. Thank y'all for those submissions. We truly do appreciate it. Keep them coming because that lets us know that you are really tuning in. Yes. Anything else, fun guy? What do you call a man in debt? Bernadette's husband. Probably. I don't know. Owen. Yo, bye. Get off my phone. Get off my phone, sir. Get off my phone. Virgo season!